This project was created for an environmental ethics class at Susquehanna University, located in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. The project began during the spring semester of 2016 under the guidance of Dr. Leah Shade. Our group focused on water consumption on our campus and sought to start a collective action movement with the student body and faculty members to foster change. We began our process by brainstorming different ideas that would significantly decrease our water consumption on campus. We decided that we wanted to install low-flow shower heads in as many residence buildings as possible. Our campus was consuming more water and energy than what was necessary. Many students do not consider how long of showers they take because they are not paying directly for the water usage. Low-flow shower heads can lead to cheaper long-term costs and less water consumption. Upon reaching this conclusion, the group researched different low-flow shower heads at different department stores. The cheapest shower head that would provide our campus with low flow was a product from WaterSense. This water fixture is EPA recommended and was highly recommended by a Lowe's employee as the most efficient for a low price. This shower head is 20% more water efficient and performs as well as or better than standard models. We chose a model that cost $14 with a max flow rate of 1.5 gallons per minute and came with a lifetime warranty. Our intention was to have the facilities manager, Chris Bailey, install these shower heads or similar ones around campus. After we decided on our topic for our life story, I was curious to see just what the water flow was in the shower head I use in my dorm. With little at my disposal, I took the water reservoir out of my Keurig and Googled how much water it holds. The container held about 0.8 gallons of water. I took it to the bathroom and pulled up a timer on my phone. I set the timer for 1 minute and turned the shower head on. Then I started the timer and began filling the container to the top. When it reached the tipping point, I paused the timer and emptied it. I repeated this process until the timer was up. It filled to the top just over 2 times. From this, I was able to determine that the SU shower heads are about 2.3 to 2.5 gallon per minute flows, which was the flow that we were expecting. With this information, we were able to enter our meeting with Chris Bailey with a sense of knowing that our project could have a big impact on our school's water usage if we could get him on board. In our meeting with Mr. Bailey, we obtained the water and sewage usage data for our campus. The group members were originally not aware that there are 2 different prices, one for water consumed and then a sewage fee. The chart shows by quarter and the total prices for the 2015 school year for every residence on campus. The total amount of money spent on water and sewage was nearly $88,000 in the past year. With low-flow shower heads, this total would decrease significantly. To gain attention for our project and to inform students on campus about the proposed changes in shower heads, our group set up a display in the campus center. The display was located in one of the main areas of student traffic in the building. Our display included statistics on the current shower heads and the water and sewage usage data from each place of student residence on campus. We also printed out photos of the old shower heads and the new showerheads, so there were visuals for students to use as we described the proposed changes. In order to draw the students' attention to the table, we designed posters for one of our group members to hold. We had our display set up for 1 hour, and we drew more attention than we had originally expected. Conveniently, our display was scheduled for Earth Day, so we used this to our advantage by encouraging students to support changes on campus that would save water on a day dedicated to environmental consciousness. Students seemed to respond positively to the proposal and were on board with having the showerheads changed. Another part of our display was a petition for students to sign in order to gain support for the change of showerheads. When we met with the head of facilities management, he said he wanted to see some support from the students in order to decide if making a campus-wide change would be beneficial. In order to give him a numerical answer, we wrote up the petition and put on display for students to sign. In total, we received approximately 80 signatures on our petition. This exceeded our original goal of 50 signatures. Overall, the display was very successful and beneficial for our
Hi,
project.
I'm Nolan Robertson. I'm a junior accounting major here at Susquehanna.
Nolan, what type of features do you look for in a shower head?
Generally, when looking for a shower head, I like something with, strong flow that, is going to give you a nice shower.
How are the shower heads on campus different than the ones at your house?
They're pretty similar in, design and structure. Obviously just metal and strong flow.
How long are your showers here?
I typically try and be between 5 and 10 minutes.
And are you conscious about how much water is being consumed while you're showering?
Not generally. I just try not to take, a long time while I'm showering.
Hi, my name is Phoebe Crane. I'm a first year here at Susquehanna University, and I'm a biology major.
What type of features do you look for in a shower head?
Mostly that it has enough water pressure and that it has hot water, but that's not necessarily the shower head. That's all I really care for.
How are the shower heads on campus than the ones that you have at your own house?
Well, the ones on campus don't really adjust, but that doesn't really affect me because I'm short, so as long as it hits me, I'm good.
And how long are your showers?
I take 10-minute showers. If I can keep it to 5, I will.
And are you conscious about how much water is being consumed while you're showering?
Absolutely. I take 5 to 10-minute showers just because I was trained to, because I did a lot of missionary work, and when I went to countries that didn't have a lot of water, I was trained to make sure I got out of the shower really quickly. So I'm very conscious about that, and I try and take really fast showers.
Our attempt to convert the showerheads across the campus of Susquehanna University was met with some difficulty due to logistics, as well as some opposition from our fellow students. Some individuals were more vocal about the potential downsides than others. One of the chief concerns raised was about the difference in pressure a low-flow showerhead would bring. While this may be a manageable change for people with shorter hair, those with longer hair found themselves spending an even longer time in the shower. Others preferred the higher pressure heads over the low flow heads because they just liked the changes made.
As most of us
While the shower heads we had selected had an adjustable
we are
flow rate,
satisfied with our
changed
progress.
by twisting
We
a ring
needed to
left
find
or
someone
right.
to carry on
The
this
settings
project after
with
we were
higher
gone.
flow did not prove to
We
be a
talked with our
viable
fellow
alternative
classmate,
to the original
Andrew
shower
Van
heads,
who was
according to
also
part
the
of our
head of the
test population.
sustainability committee at SU.
Though some
He
voiced their
agreed to take over the
opposition to the
project
change in
within his
shower heads,
organization
many
to
students,
ensure that
as
it does
shown by our
not die
petition,
once we have moved on.
welcomed the change to a more energy efficient and environmentally conscious shower head.
To implement the shower head change, our strategy was based
The
on
largest
three
challenge for our
aspects.
project will be the
Educate
actual
the rider,
transition to the new
motivate
heads
the
on
elephant,
campus.
and shape the
It all
path.
comes down to logistics.
Metaphorically
Chris
speaking,
Bailey
we are
informed us
trying
that
to
many
send both
shower
the
heads
rider
have
and
recently been
elephant
replaced,
down the right
which
path.
should last approximately 10 years.
The rider represents the rational mind
These
that
heads would not be
contemplates
replaced by
decisions and
low-flow
thinks
heads
analytically,
until the end of their
while the
lifespan.
elephant represents the emotional
Our original
mind that is
plan was to
stubborn
go and change
unwilling to
every
make
head.
change.
However, we agreed that
To
feat
educate
would
the
not
rider,
be
we
feasible.
provided information about
Bailey
our
was open
campus-wide
to the
water
idea
usage
of changing the
and
heads
our
in
goal
one
to
section of
reduce our
campus in a
impact on
trial
the earth.
run.
We
University
focused
Ave
on our
seemed to
vision
be
of
the
a
best
more
place to
sustainable
start,
campus
as those
and how our
facilities
lower
are the
flow
next two
shower
for
heads
upgrades to
would
shower
help us reach
heads.
our goal.
He hoped that he could have
Many
these
times the
facilities
rider
equipped
can get
with low-flow
frustrated when
heads in the
confronted
next
with
5
problems,
years,
such as
beginning the
reducing water
transition to the
usage.
rest of the school.
By having a plan for how we can effectively achieve this, we gave the rider a clear solution that we can put into action.
To motivate the elephant, we tried to make the need to use less water relevant to everyone. In order to motivate, we focused on the environmental aspect in order to make people reconsider their feelings. We supplied facts about the number of showerheads on campus and the proposed showerheads to be installed. We made people aware of the relationship between replacing showerheads and the impact it would have on the environment by conducting the water flow tests. We preached truth in that even this small change would be an effective way of reducing usage. We were able to make the switch seem minor, even though the effects would be significant. Minimizing the change to just a showerhead switch that looks better and leads to a better outcome for our community was our method of persuading the emotional side in everyone. Shaping the path is the actual process of switching showerheads on campus. Our process was largely based on setting a goal and taking small steps to achieve something bigger. We did this by installing showerheads in a few dorm buildings. This allowed us to get feedback from the test group and gave us support for the project. After putting in new showerheads, we could then shape the path even more by growing the herd. The more support we have for change, the more people are likely to join in. The petition we had was a way to shape the path, and we were able to show everyone that we can make it appeal to our community and that the support is there. To find more information about our project, please contact Andrew Van Wert. Andrew is the Sustainability Program Coordinator for the Johnson Center for Civic Engagement on the SU campus. He can be reached at vanwert@susku.edu.